Yossi, his sidekick. Yay!
At this time, I would like to remind everybody that you are listening to jrootradio.com. If you would like to listen to us on the telephone, you can listen to us by dialing 712-432-4217. That number again is 712-432-4217. The number to call after the show, after the story that is, to tell us your name and what lesson you learned in tonight's story is 718
683-5858.
Very good, Yossi. And of course, if you'd like to listen to us live or on the archives, you can call 718-506-9099. That number again is 718-506-9099. And just follow the menu if you want to listen to us live or follow the archives. I would also like to take this moment to remind you that J-Root Radio can definitely use your donations. So the address is J-Root Radio, 2829 Nostrand Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11229. That address again is J-Root Radio, 2829 Nostrand Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11229. And if you would like to text in to ask for information how to sponsor or how to advertise on jrootradio.com, the number to text in is 347-927-8398. If you would also like to suggest a story for me to tell, and you'd like to give over all the information and all the details of it, and or possibly the source for it, you may also text in 347-927-8398, and it will be forwarded to me. Yes.
Okay, my turn, Rabbi Erps. Okay, if anyone is looking to hire Rabbi Yitzy Erps for either storytelling, Kaya from the Maya, extreme martial arts demo, whether it be for, of a abundant program, your yeshiva, your banos, your Beis Yaakov, whatever, your school, a private party, or a day camp, a bungalow colony, or sleepaway camp. So, of course, the number to call is 718-375-1294. That number again is 718-375-1294. Also, you should be aware, if anybody's interested, for information about art lessons, martial arts lessons, perhaps karate, private karate lessons, Qigong energy lessons, and so on, you could call also 718-375-1294 for more information. And please be aware that Rabbi Erps' books are still available in your local Sforum store, along with many of his CDs and a new one, too. And for those CDs that are not in the stores, you could call Rabbi Yitzy Erps at 718-375-1294, and he will be more than happy to send you a complete list either by email or fax. Wow, did I get everything in?
I think so. I think we can now start our story.
Anywhere, anytime, for everyone. This is jrootradio.com.
Pizza Nosh, the pizza that everyone knows. For over 15 years, Pizza Nosh has been serving the Jewish community with the best kosher pizza in Brooklyn. Delicious and fresh pizza daily. A large variety of food, salad, soup, falafel, knishes, and more. Reasonably priced, kid-friendly, wheelchair accessible, takeout and delivery. Lunch and dinner specials under strict rabbinical supervision. Pizza Nosh, the taste that everyone loves. 718-253-3200.
Hi, and welcome to Storytime with Rabbi Yitzy Erps.
Hi, everyone. I am your host, Rabbi Yitzy Erps, together with...
Me, Yossi, his sidekick. Yay!
At this time, I would like to remind everybody that you are listening to jrootradio.com. If you would like to listen to us on the telephone, you can listen to us by dialing 712-432-4217. That number again is 712-432-4217. The number to call after the show, after the story that is, to tell us your name and what lesson you learned in tonight's story is
683-5858.
Very good, Yossi. And of course, if you'd like to listen to us live or on the archives, you can call 718-506-9099. That number again is 718-506-9099. And just follow the menu if you want to listen to us live or follow the archives. I would also like to take this moment to remind you that J-Root Radio can definitely use your donations. So the address is J-Root Radio, 2829 Nostrand Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11229. That address again is J-Root Radio, 2829 Nostrand Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11229. And if you would like to text in to ask for information how to sponsor or to how to advertise on jrootradio.com, the number to text in is 347-927-8398. If you would also like to suggest a story for me to tell, and you'd like to give over all the information and all the details of it, and or possibly the source for it, you may also text in 347-927-8398, and it will be forwarded to me. Yes.
Okay, my turn, Rabbi Erps. Okay, if anyone is looking to hire Rabbi Yitzy Erps for either storytelling, Kaya from the Moya, extreme martial arts demo, whether it be for, of a abundant program, your yeshiva, your banos, your Beis Yaakov, whatever, your school, a private party, or a day camp, a bungalow colony, or sleepaway camp. So, of course, the number to call is 718-375-1294. That number again is 718-375-1294. Also, you should be aware, if anybody's interested, for information about art lessons, martial arts lessons, perhaps karate, private karate lessons, Qigong energy lessons, and so on. You could call also 718-375-1294 for more information. And please be aware that Rabbi Erps' books are still available in your local Sforum store, along with many of his CDs and a new one, too. And for those CDs that are not in the stores, you could call Rabbi Yitzy Erps at 718-375-1294, and he will be more than happy to send you a complete list either by email or fax. Wow, did I get everything in?
I think so. I think we can now start our story.
Okay, so I'm ready to tell a story here. And we can just make me a louder because I'm a little hoarse today. Okay, that's good. Okay. All right, Yossi, are you ready to tell the story?
Me? How should I tell the story?
Well, I'm a little hoarse today.
Ah, you're a little horse, you're not a pony? Sorry.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, I do have a story by request. I didn't realize that so many people remember this story. I think I told it a few years ago. And I got a lot of requests for this, so I said, okay, I'll tell it. Okay, so it's Beryl the Poor Shoemaker.
Oh, I remember that story. That's about Beryl, who's a poor shoemaker.
Very funny, Yossi.
I thought it was.
Anyways, it's a great story before Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. So, let's get started.
Okay, let's get started. Are you doing it or me?
Do you know the story?
Kind of.
Good. So you tell it.
All right.
Now, what was that about?
Just like you, I clear my throat.
Okay, very good. Erev Yom Kippur.
Erev Yom Kippur.
That's right. And what happened on this Erev Yom Kippur, let me tell you. There was a shamash. And we're going to call the shamash Reb Feivel, okay? The shamash's name is Reb Feivel, okay?
Okay, so Reb Feivel is the shamash.
Mm-hmm. Reb Feivel is the shamash.
Reb Feivel is the shamash.
How many times are you going to say that?
Until you finish writing it down, so you shouldn't forget the name.
Very funny. Anyways, he was an old man. And he used to take care of the shul. And there was a minhag in those days, in this particular shtetl, and there were many other shtetls that had the same kind of minhag.
Really? To brush their teeth every Erev Yom Kippur? Sorry.
Anyways, the minute was that, like, since the shamus used to clean up the shul and make sure that the stove was on for hot coffee and make sure the steam systems were working, even though in those days didn't have our kind of steam system.
Okay.
Anyways, so for all these things, there was a little thing that, because everybody's looking for mechila to try to get better, before Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, especially before Yom Kippur. Everybody's asking mechila and trying to do chesed and things like that. So people used to come Erev, Yantiv, Erev Yom Kippur, and while the shamus was there cleaning up and getting it ready for Kol Nidre night, what happened was this: people used to come and they used to bring him certain gifts.
Like certain gifts, like what?
Well, like monetary gifts or actual presents or whatever. Oh, you know what? Rafival, are you there? Hey. Rafival? Hey, oh, hey, you getting me? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm sweeping up over here. Bim, bam, bim, bam, bam, bim, bam. Huh, here comes someone inside. Hey, Shalom Aleichem, how are you? I'm fine, Baruch Hashem. And here is a little kit for you. I really appreciate what you do. And here is my Yiskalempo, and please, if you can, put it in a nice place.
Is he gonna do that?
Let him find out. I mean, let's all find out.
Yes, I'm gonna do that.
But how come you didn't start doing something right away?
Just because, I like to take a peek after he leaves, see how much money he gave me, you know what I mean? Okay, he gave the best he can do. That's fine. I will put his Yiskelempel in a nice place. What? What is that? Oh, that's the servant from Simcha Bunim. Ho, 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 ho. Ha, ha. Simcha Bunim is a very well-to-do man. He and his friend Sender, they sit at the front by the Mizrachwand. Yeah. Only the reiche Menschen could sit over there. Only the rich people sit there. No. Here comes the servant. I'll pretend I don't see him yet.
Hello there.
Shalom Aleichem. I didn't notice you.
Oh, I see. Okay. You know who my master is.
Yes, your master is Simcha Bunim.
That's right. Anyway, Simcha Bunim brought his Yiska lample, and he wants you to put his Yiska candle thing in a very good spot. And Simcha Bunim appreciates everything you do for the shul and what you do special for Simcha Bunim.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here's a present for you. Go ahead. You can open it if you'd like.
Oh, I should open it. Okay, let me see what's inside. Wow, wrapping paper.
Oh, please. It's to protect what's inside.
Oh, okay, let me take it out. Unwrap it. Wowie, unbelievable. I can't believe it. It's a becher. It's made out of silver. Wow. And this is?
That's for you. It's an appreciation.
Don't worry.
And sure enough, people will come and people will go. And finally, Sender's servant came.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Did you happen to notice me? You did, you didn't. You did, you didn't.
Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you.
Oh, you didn't even hear me walk in.
Well, I heard noises, but I thought it was a cat running around.
It wasn't a cat.
Was it a mouse?
No. It's me, the servant of Sender.
Oh, the servant of Sender. Shalom Aleichem, servant of Sender.
Yeah. Okay, I'm here for the only thing here. Here is Sender's yahrzeit candle. Okay, his Yiskalemper for his parents. Okay, put it in a very good place. Okay, just like Sender sits by Mizrachwan, so you do me a favor, and actually doing Sender a favor,
I am Fievel.
Yeah, I mean, you can do Shenda a favor. I mean, Fivel, that's you. You're going to do Shenda, that's my boss, a favor.
That's, okay. Okay, thank you. I will take care of this. And,
And that's it.
and,
And what?
it's Erev Yom Kippur.
I know that. That's why I gotta get home and finish eating my Shudas and Mercedes. Okay? So, I see you.
Are you forgetting something?
Forgetting something? What did I forget? I said I brushed my teeth this morning. I'm gonna do it again before the fast starts. Yeah, done a minute. I clapped on the what do you think I forget?
What do you mean? Well, I think you forgot. You know, Erev Yom Kippur, people show appreciation. They give the shamas a little bit of a...
Advice? I don't know how to give advice.
No, a tip. You know what I mean?
Oh, a tip. I'll give you a tip. Don't bet on horses.
Ay. I mean, did your boss give you a present or something to give to me?
Yeah, he did. He gave me the yard site number. He said, please make sure to put it in the front.
But did he give something for me?
Yeah, he did.
What was it?
He said, give him a bracha. Shahakal niyabavar. I mean, no, that wasn't it. Yeah. Everything should be good for you. You should be a good year. You should not taivet to kasev, say kasem, la altachayim, taivim, le sholem. Amen.
Uh-huh. Okay. Bye. Ay. It's amazing. Simcha Boon is a very rich man, but he's generous. And Sender is so generous. He wouldn't give a present. You don't understand him. He has plenty of money. Doesn't make sense. But I know one thing. Simcha Boonim, he sits in the mizrach, man. Yeah. But he doesn't really look for covet. That's why everybody likes it. When he davens for the umit. He's our Baal Tefillah, he's our Chazan. It's gewaldig. You know, what can I tell you? But Send, on the other hand, Chas v'sholem. I don't want to speak Lashon Hora. But I wonder how much of an affair it is if I think about it. This Sender, a cheapskate. He gives the dog calling if it looks good for him in honor. But if nobody sees, not such a big bounce. All he cares about honor. Oi, where's me? Who's that coming down here? Oi. That's Beryl the shoemaker's almuna. Oi. Such a terrible thing. Was it about a week or two ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Strange. Nobody understands what happened. Beryl was screaming. I could make it out when I got there. Other people said, I don't know what he's talking about. He was mumbling, screaming. I weiß doch nicht. Then he collapsed on the floor in the middle of the street and he died. Oh, terrible thing. Yo. All right, no. But she probably doesn't have anything because Beryl didn't have much. He was a very interesting shoemaker. Yeah, what he did was he went over and when he fixed shoes, he made it really good. And sometimes if people couldn't afford to pay for it, he said, you pay me whenever you can. Never made money. No. Here she comes. How are you? How are you, Mrs. Beryl? Mrs. Beryl Shoemaker. How are you?
I'm fine. Oh, dear me, oh, my. Ay. This Yom Kippur's going to be so hard, just like Rosh Hashanah was.
Don't worry. Boinishul will help you. You'll make it through this terrible time. Don't worry.
Well, I was just wondering, could you put my husband's Easter lamp in a good place?
Ah, yes, sure.
Oh, by the way, I know there's a minute to give the shamus like a tip or something,
Yes, what about it?
but I'm unfortunately unable to do so this year. Would you be mindful me?
Don't you worry about a thing. I will still put your Easter lamp in a very good place. You can rest assured for that. Oh, yeah. I will put it in a very, very good place. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And not only that, don't worry. Listen to me. You think you're the only one that doesn't give a tip? I didn't even take a tip from sender, and he could afford it, but I didn't take it. So don't worry. You're okay. I put it in a good place. And so what happened is the lamp was put in a good place, very good place, and Beryl was cleaning up the basin, and no one else came after that. And Beryl said, "Hey, such a sad case. No, as I guide this. Maybe this year, by Yom Kippur, Mashiach is going to come." Yes. Yeah. And so what ended up happening was Beryl, who was Nifter, he was long gone, actually only 2 weeks. But yet, everybody began to forget about him. Only when they saw his widow, they would remember, and they would say, "Oh, God, terrible shock what happened." Yes, very terrible. Oh, now she's a widow. Oh, what can we do? No, we have to help Dalmona whichever way we can. I hope Shender and Simcha Buddha will. And everybody talked about that, and they gave a little tzedakah here and there. Meanwhile, while this was going on, what ended up happening was Yom Kippur began. And there, the Baal Tefillah was none other than Simcha Bunim. Now, Simcha Bunim was a very big Baal Tzedakah, pretty much the parnus of the place. But not only that, but besides being a Baal Tzedakah and everything else, he was also a good Baal Tefillah. He really did have a very good voice. Probably Sender would love to daven too, but he didn't have a very good voice. And so, Ivela, the shaman, went over, and he said, "All right, okay, ich join this man. Where's the roof? Rav Pinchas, nee, Rav Pinchas." "Yo, Rav Pinchas is coming momentarily." "Ah, who's the Rav? Okay, Rabbi, did you finish?"
Yes, I finished saying Filazaka in my private chamber. And now, the time is right, and now, in Rabunim, we start Kol Nidre.
And so the Sifrei Torahs were taken out. And when the Sifrei Torahs were taken out, then they stood by the bima, and there was Simcha Bunim.
Rabbi Erps, if you horse, are you going to be able to imitate the chazan?
I'm going to try my best. What can I do? Okay, maybe over Shabbos, my voice will get, it's better. Okay, anyways, the Simcha Bunim got up there, and he said the first set of words, Yeshiva Shalmala and everything like that. And then he was finally up to Kol Nidre. And he began with a sweet voice. Kol Nidre. And of course, it was beautiful. And of course, as the minig is, each time, until the full 3 times that Kol Nidre has said, that they start it again, the chazan goes louder each time. And Simcha Bunim's voice really carried. It was very moving, and everybody really enjoyed the davening. And they began to feel the feeling of Yom Kippur Day, the holiest day of the year.
I know, because if Yom Kippur falls out in the middle of the weekday, you still can't carry just like Shabbos. And if Yom Kippur falls on a Shabbos, even though it's Shabbos and normally you can't fast, but Yom Kippur you can.
Well, you're so right. Anyways, the next morning came, Shachas was done, and of course, when he was up to that part, he said, "Well, a lot of kavod, it's very beautiful." And then came Mincha, and then came Ne'ilah, and then came the end of Ne'ilah before Myra.
On a part like when they say Shema Yisrael, and then they say Baruch Shem Kavod a couple of times out loud.
Yep, that's what it is. And so Simcha Bunim began,
Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad.
What an interesting nusach he had. Well, I don't know what kind of nusach they used then, but, many shtetl had their own kinds of nusachim. Okay, anyways, he came to Baruch Shem Kavod Malchus Eluved, and he said, Baruch.
That's not the way he sounded. Wasn't he like a chazmar?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Wrong chazan.
Baruch Shem Kavod Malchus Eluved.
And after he said the numbers that he was supposed to say, he was up to Hashem Olekim.
Hashem Alekim. Hashem Alekim.
And suddenly, when he's up to the last Hashem Olekim, all of a sudden, right before he started it, a storm broke out outside. There was thunder. Winds began to blow. And it was pouring heavy rain. And the windows were open. And the people said, "Hey, Bible, close the window. There's a big storm outside."
Yeah, Bible, close the window. Schnell, schnell.
All right, I'm going. And Bible began closing each window one at a time. And one window that was opposite where the Yiska candles were burning was open still. And he closed it. And after he closed it, it popped back up.
Huh? What's going on here? I just close you. Stay closed.
It was the strangest thing. The window popped open, and it kept doing so. And all of a sudden, the winds were coming in, and they were blowing one light out after another. In those days, they didn't have electric, so it blew out even the chandelier lights that were kerosene. It blew out the Yiskelemplach one at a time. And finally, the winds slowed down. And when it slowed down, and as the winds slowed down, suddenly it was noticed that every single candle, every single kerosene or oil lamp was out by the wind. And the only lamp that was burning was one Yiska lamp. And when they looked at it, especially Fivel, because he knew exactly whose was whose.
Hey, it's unbelievable. The only one that is standing there and didn't burn out, I can't believe it. It's barrels.
But no,
Barrels Lemper is the only one burning. Rabbi, should we go over and call Nagoy to put on some lamps?
and Pinchas said,
My Rabbi said, we are not going to call a goyim to do this malacha. We have one lamp here, and the chazan can finish off the call. He can finish off in the Ila Tefillah, so we can daven Ma'ariv, and then after Ma'ariv, after everybody says a Ma'ariv and Kaidish and everything, and after the Chanon Toni and the Shmon Esrei, then of course we can relight it. In the meantime, as long as one lamp is burning, it's okay. Simcha, continue, please. Yes, of course.
and Simcha began to continue. And just as he finished the last Hashem Ulekim,
Hashem Elohim.
all of a sudden Simcha Bunim collapsed. Boom! He fell flat on the floor. The stender tilted, mamish. You mean it tilted over? Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. So the stender tilted over. And when the stender tilted over, it missed knocking off the last flame. Beryl's Yiskalempel was still burning, and the only one there. And then, suddenly, the Rav said,
Please, Fievel, Fievel, Fievel. Check what happened. Maybe he needs some water. After all, he was fasting. In this case, it would be a hetcher. Please, see what's going on.
Yes, I'm going. 1 second. Oh, my goodness. Doesn't look like he's moving, Rabbi.
What?
Uh-oh. I have a funny feeling, but... is there a doctor here?
yes, of course, I'm a doctor. All right, I don't have all my supplies. It's at home, but... wait a second. For this, I don't think I need the supplies. Rabbi,
Hey, you think so? Okay. Rabbi Yisai, please, all Kohanim, please leave the shul right now. All right?
1 second. Before I leave, I gotta find my wife's shaitel.
What? What do you mean you got to find your wife's Satan? I mean, I'm not following.
Well, when the winds were blowing, it blew our yarmulkes off, blew our hats off, and some of the women, their shaitel flew up. And my wife, Jackson, but I come to the door and you take it from there. Oh, all right. I guess I can go now.
Yes. All right, doctor, tell us what's wrong.
Well, to be frankly honest, I think that Simcha Bunim is not here.
What are you talking about? He's lying right there. Revive him.
I don't do Techias Mason. I'm very sorry.
What? Are you saying that he was nifta?
Yes, maybe it was too strenuous for him. I don't know.
Very strange. All right. We'll have to call the Chevra Kadisha.
and everybody was very saddened by this.
He was such a good patchfiller. I can't believe this happened.
And there was the shamus.
Rabbi Yisai, the shamus is calling everybody. Turn around.
And the shamus said,
Rabbi Yisai, Herzog, you just finished fasting. I prepared ticket over here. Come on, eat a hostical lekach. Nee.
nobody had an appetite. Nobody. And Sender was also on his way out the door. Sender went over and he said,
Wow, I can't believe what happened. This is unbelievable. My good friend, my colleague, Simcha Bunim, was nifta. Wow, what a sudden shocking thing. All right, I'm going home. I'll make up doll over here.
and so, sure enough, Sender went home. And he made Abdullah there. And within a few minutes after he made Abdullah, there was a knock on the door.
1 second, please. Why are you knocking so loud? Be careful, you're going to break down my door.
Please, sir, it's an emergency.
Listen, you'll have to use a bathroom somewhere else, okay? This is not an emergency place for bath.
It's not that kind of emergency, sir. It's concerning one of your businesses.
Concerning one of my businesses. Which business? What are you talking about? You want to tell me, please? Hello, let's get this straight. We just finished Yom Kippur, so how can we talk business? I didn't even open my store.
You didn't have to open your store.
What do you mean I didn't have to open my store? Somebody robbed my store?
Worse than that.
Worse than that? One of my stores? Which one? Over there? Really? What happened?
There's a big fire.
Fire! Oh, my goodness gracious. Better hurry up. Let's go put it out.
And everybody ran. But on the way, this guy asked,
By the way, you shouldn't worry because, this fire is really spreading really wild. But I'm sure that you have insurance.
Insurance. Face me, I just remembered something. I don't have insurance.
What do you mean you don't have insurance?
The old insurance was too expensive, and I canceled it before Yom Kippur. And then the new insurance is supposed to take place on Monday, next week Monday. Oh, no. I was going to be 5 days without... Oh, no, 5 days without insurance. This fire happened during those 5 days. Oh, no.
My business is gone. But don't worry. Baruch Hashem, I have other businesses. All right, I see the place is gone. Oh, well. Come October. Let me go home. Let me go home. And he went home. And Sender's wife said, is everything all right? Yeah, everything is all right. Except I lost one business. What about the insurance? What about it, you know? Remember we canceled it because it was too expensive and I wanted a cheaper insurance and I got one? But the policy cannot start until Monday. And the fire happened before Monday. All right, you know what? I'm kind of like thirsty. Can I have a coffee, please? Sure, no problem. Oh, no. Somebody knock at my door. Hello? Come on, it's Mutzi Yom Kippur. Don't you guys got a line for something?
Hello, it's important. It's an emergency.
Everybody wants to use my bathroom. Oh, what's the problem?
It's not the emergency for the bathroom. You know your suit factory?
Yeah? What about it?
Well, it's on fire. It's the most strangest thing in the world.
The strangest thing in the world that my suit factory's on fire? What are you talking about?
Well, you see, it's between two buildings. And even though it's a big fire, but you know what the strangest thing is?
No, what's the strangest thing?
Yeah, the fire is like burning your building, and miraculously, it's not touching the other two buildings that are attached to it.
Huh? How's that possible?
I don't know. Come and see for yourself. And he ran as fast as he could. By the way, Yossi, didn't I give you a chance to tell the story?
Yeah, but you're doing such a good job. I'm sitting here mesmerized. I'm beginning to remember the story you told it a few years ago. You're right. Wow, this is a great story. What a lesson it's going to have.
Okay, can I continue?
Yeah, go ahead. You can rest assured I probably won't disturb you too much. Keep it up, Rabbi Yitzy Erps. This is really good. Not bad for someone who's hoarse.
Yeah, right. Baruch Hashem. Guess Hashem wants everybody to hear a nice story on J Radio tonight. So that's all we're going to do. Anyways, so where was we?
I don't know, but I think you're up to the part where he's running to the suit factory.
Oh, yes, right. Okay, so he ran down to the suit factory. Of course, it wasn't like suit factories nowadays, of course. Anyways, he got there, and he joined the bucket brigade. And they were passing one bucket. You know, in those days, they didn't have running water. They had a well, and they pumped it in pails, and made a pail. And this guy took the pail, passed to the next guy, this and the next guy. By the time it got to the fire, the pail was probably empty or just had a few drops of water. And sure enough, within 1 hour, that entire factory was burned to the ground. But a strange miracle. Only the factory burned, and not the buildings on the side. And people said, very sorry. We tried our best to save your factory building center. But don't worry. I'm sure you have insurance, and insurance will cover.
Yeah, insurance will cover. Disaster. My second disaster in Matzah's. Yeah, I can't believe it. Not yet given 2 disasters in a row. Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Oh, terrible.
And sure enough, he got home.
Is my coffee hot?
Well, I'll have to warm it up again.
Yeah, warm it up again. Okay.
And a few moments later, as he was about to drink his coffee...
Oh, no. Who's at my door this time?
Sir, may I inform you that there's a fire going on?
Another fire? Where?
Well, you know your warehouse. You know, the big one.
Yeah? What about it?
Well, it's burning, lighting up the night sky. It's really beautiful.
Beautiful? My building is burning. It's beautiful? Huh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, dear. Oh, my. I'm ruined.
And before he could sit down and continue saying ruined, there was another guy.
Pardon me for interrupting. It should be emergency. Hello, Mr. Sender. You know the apartment building that you built? It's like one of the biggest buildings in the town, and you made it so people could afford rent and something like that. Remember?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? It's on fire.
Oh, no. So many fires are happening to me. What's going on here? And what about people? Are they hurt? Are they injured?
No, somehow miraculously they all got out of bed. And they all got out, and they got most of their stuff out. Not so many losses over there. Just the building, and you know what I mean?
Oh, no.
And sure enough, almost every other minute, every other hour, there was another person coming and knocking on his door. And by the time the morning came, Sender realized he became a pretty poor person.
because he lost all of his businesses. And the only thing that he had left was his own home. He lost them all. And he couldn't collect on insurance because it happened in the time period between changing policies. Now he has nothing. And he sat home crying. Nobody could comfort him. But the Rab Pinchas, he started thinking.
Excuse me, Rabbi Erps.
I thought you said,
Yeah, I was just curious. Which Rab Pinchas is this? Rab Pinchas Korelitz?
I have no idea. Just as Rab Pinchas, I have no idea who it is.
Oh, okay, so what happened?
Well, anyways, Rab Pinchas began walking back and forth.
It's a very strange thing. Within 2 weeks before Yom Kippur, Beryl dies suddenly in the middle of the street. And then, by Ne'ilah, at the end of Ne'ilah, Simcha Bunim, one of the richest people in town, suddenly collapses and dies. And then Sender, the other richest person in town, suddenly without warning, the most strangest thing happened. Sender starts losing his business one by one. The most strangest thing. It's not by coincidence that every single business that Sender had burned to the ground. Not only did it burn to the ground, but also it burned on a time when Sender had no insurance. I wonder, coming to think about it, is there a connection between them and Beryl? Interesting, when the window didn't want to close and winds came in and blew everybody's candle out, the only one that stood was Beryl, the poor shoemaker. I wonder. Shamus, come here. Please send for Sender. Tell him I want to see him right away.
Yes, sir. I will go call him.
And Sender was sitting at home, depressed, so sad, so upset, trying to figure out what's wrong. There was a knock on the door.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait a minute. I have no more businesses left. What do you want to tell me? What's on fire now? Excuse me. Pardon me. But I'm not here to tell you about a fire. Except a fire in Rab Pinchas's eyes. Let me tell you something. He wants to see you right away. And that means now. I don't want to see him. I can't see him. I'm in a bad mood.
Go to him. Go. Otherwise we'll have our children carry you.
Why do you want me to go to him?
Because maybe he can explain what's going on.
Explain what's going on. I'm not going.
But before he had another chance to say a word, his sons picked him up, schlepped him along.
I'm not going. I'm not going. You're going in the wrong direction.
Oh, no, we're not, Daddy. We're going right to the Rav. Right where the Rav lives.
And they brought him to the Rav. And Rab Pinchas was waiting for him. The door was open. And when Rab Pinchas looked at him and he said,
Sender, please come inside. Come into my study. I will just talk to you and no one else.
What about me? I'm the Shamish over here.
I'm sorry. You will have to wait outside. Now, Sender, sit down, relax.
Relax. Relax. The Rav says I should relax. Do you know what I just lost?
Yes, everything has been a Shemayim. Simcha Bunim lost his life. No small thing. You lost all your businesses. You became instantly poor. When a person becomes instantly poor, it's like he's dead. It seems to be that you and Simcha Bunim ended up being Chayav Misa for something. And I know it has to do with Beryl.
What are you talking about, Rav?
What do you mean what I'm talking about? When the winds came in, every candle blew out except for Beryl. You don't think this is all connected? I do. Now, Sender, tell me from the beginning, what is your connection with the poor shoemaker?
All right. All right. Maybe I should tell you. Maybe I'm getting punished for everything I did.
What did you do?
All right, Rav. All right, prepare for a shocking story, but I'll tell it to you. Anyways, Beryl, everybody knows, was a poor shoemaker, but he was good. He was very good. He was the best shoemaker I knew. And, of course, he didn't
assert himself in the business, so people couldn't pay. He didn't take any, so he was pretty poor. One day it happened that the Russian general had a garrison of soldiers there. The Russian General Bogrovsky. Anyways, he was there, and it just finished raining, and the ground was soaking and soggy and muddy, and the general started, saying things out loud, and he was going, "What is going on here? What is happening here? I can't believe it. Look at this. I'm wearing boots, and the water is coming in. I'm standing in mud, and mud is going into my boot. Why can't they make a boot that is waterproof the right way?" And just then it seemed to be that Beryl passed by and heard. And Beryl said, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem. My name is Beryl. And pardon me, I heard everything that the general said. So, General Bogrovsky, how do you know my name? Everybody heard the grumpy the General Bogrovsky. Everybody heard you. Anyways, I couldn't help overhearing because you talk very low. And since you talk so low, I heard you talking about a boot. See what kind of boots I'm wearing? Yes. Now, guess what? They're really waterproof. Look, I'm gonna lean against this wall here. I'm gonna pull off my boot. Okay, now, sir, please, stick your hand in and you'll see it's completely dry. What? You want I should take my hand, put it in your smelly boot that you just had your foot in? Well, sir, if you want, you could go over and you could. Okay. All right. When was the last time you changed your socks? You don't want to know. All right, I hold my nose. My other hand, put my hand in the boot. All right? All the way down to the toes. It is dry. Unbelievable. This is fantastic. I never in my life see boot like this. You're very good. You know I have a garrison of 10,000 soldiers out there. I could give you a contract, and you make me these boots. You make the boots, and you can make lots of money. That's wonderful. Okay, just give me the material, and I'll be making it, and then we'll deduct it, from the pay. Oh, no. Doesn't work that way. I'm going to give you a good business deal. I need some money. Kickback, you know what I mean? You want me to kick you? No. Kickback is an expression. You pay me money. You have to pay me, let's see, 800 rubles. 800 rubles? But I thought I'm going to make the money. Yes. You're paying me 800 rubles to buy the contract. Then I sign the contract, and you start making boots. As you make more boots and more boots, you get money. You come very well to do. But what about this money? You give it to me by tomorrow, then you get contract, okay? You don't give me tomorrow, no contract. Yeah. All right, I understand. Yeah, okay. Okay, where am I gonna get money? Okay, Sharala.
Yes?
Sharala, I have, from your brother, 300 rubles set aside for a Nadin, for Hashnagel,
Yes, for our niece, Belima, yes. What about it?
I need to borrow it, and because I'm going to make a lot more money.
And of course, he told over the whole story, what happened, and how he's going to make a fortune of money. And then he goes over to send his house. But of course, his wife told him,
But you shouldn't do that. What happens if you lose the money?
Don't worry, I'm so much richer. You're going to see? Yes, I am. I'm going to be richer. Don't worry.
and sure enough, he comes to send his house, knock on the door, send to let him in.
So you're here. No problem. All right, Beryl, you came here for a routine. Here's a kopeck, okay? There you go. And that's not exactly what I came for. What do you mean that's not what you came for? I came for you to borrow some money. Oh, really? Okay. So I'll give you a whole ruble, okay? When you pay up, whenever you pay up, which is usually never. No. This time I'm going to pay up. You're going to see. I'm telling you. Yeah, this time I'm going to pay up. Yeah, you're going to see. I'm really going to pay up. Oh, yeah? How are you going to pay up this time? Because I'm going to borrow from you 500 rubles. 500 rubles? Are you out of your mind? I should lend you 500. Why? Because I'm going to get the contract to buy the contract from General Brodowski and make 10,000 pairs of boots. I'm going to be so rich, you know, and then I'll be able to sit on the Mizrach with you guys. And then I can build a new Achnasis Arkham home. Yeah, it'll even be shaped in the shape of a shoe. So can you lend me money? I don't have any money to lend you. Are you out of your mind? You and Miss Rahman. Oh, excuse me. I see you have some money here on the table. Mind if I count it? Okay. It seems like you have 250 rubles. Okay. Can I borrow this? All right. You got it already. You saw me having it. Okay. You can borrow that, okay? Where are you going to get the rest of the money? I'm just thinking about, I'll just go over and I'll go to Simcha Bunim. Simcha Bunim? Oh, okay. Yeah.
And as soon as Beryl left, suddenly Sender had second thoughts.
Oh, my goodness. What'd I do? What happens if he does become rich? Oh, no. Am I going to share the Mizrach van? What, a shoemaker? Oh, was he serious? He talked about building a new Achnasis Arkham house? And he wanted to make it in the shape of a shoe? I can't believe it. He really wants to do that? Not possible. Ain't shy. No. Wait a minute. I know a shortcut to get to Simcha Munim's house first. Yeah. Let me run quickly. I'll go over this fence. Go over this. Hey, knock on this door.
Who's there? Who's knocking on my back door?
It's me. Simcha Bunim. It's me, Sender. Open the door quickly, Simcha. Come on.
All right, I'm coming. All right, what is the problem?
And he quickly told over the story.
So, what do you think? You ready to share covered with this guy?
Let me think about it. Oh, by the way, you know he was here already.
What? I took a shortcut.
But you see, it seems to be that Beryl was so excited, he ran all the way here.
Uh-oh.
I heard what he had to say, and I don't mind sharing the cover with him. So, it'd make parnosa. And so I told him I don't have any money here, but tomorrow morning he'll come to me, and we'll go to the bank, and I'll withdraw the 250 rubles, and I'll give it to him.
Oh, really? Huh. But you didn't give it to him?
No, I didn't. Why?
Huh. Then there's still hope that we could stop the deal.
Why would you want to stop the deal?
Think about it. He's talking about, did you hear what he said?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, a new Achnasis Arkham house, shaped like a boot, a shoe. Come on, you know? I mean, who knows? Maybe one day they'll write a story about an old lady in a shoe, but this is ridiculous.
Well, I hear, but what should I do? I promised him, you're right. I mean, maybe it's the wrong thing to share the covered with such a simple person like that. What could I do?
Very simple. Tomorrow morning, when he comes to you, deny the whole thing and don't give him the money.
But you gave him money. He told me you lent him.
That's because I had the money on the table and he saw it, so there was nothing I could do about it. But he didn't see anything. You could stop it. Then we won't have to share the table with anybody else. We'll have all the covered for ourselves. What do you say?
All right. Okay. Maybe you're right. We should just keep the cover for ourselves. Yeah, sure.
And so the next morning came. And right after davening,
Hello? Simcha Bunim, I'm right here. I'm ready, okay? So let's go to the bank.
Go to the bank? What for?
To withdraw the 250 rubles.
But, why should I withdraw 250 rubles?
Because you promised it to me, okay? That's what happened, okay? and I already gave my 300 rubles and the 250 rubles. And I almost have the whole 800 rubles. When you give me the 250 that you have to give me, and then I'll have the contract.
Well, I never promised you anything. I don't know where you got that idea.
What are you talking about? You told me yesterday. I was so confident by the afternoon, I lose my deposit. And I have to try to raise another 800 rubles again if I want to try to buy the contract again. Come on. Stop playing games with me, okay? Come on. Simcha Bonim, please, give me the 200.
I don't know where you got the idea. How dare you accuse me of this? I never said this. How dare you?
What are you lying for?
A liar? You calling me a liar? Get out of here!
And with that, he threw him out and slammed the door shut. Boom. That door was shut pretty heavy. And when he threw him out, he didn't know what to do. Then he saw Bogrovsky, who was coming from the bar, and he was drunk.
Dry I am. I'm a drunken general. Hey, Jewish man barrel, shoemaker man, bootmaker. How are you today? You go with Simcha Bunim to bank?
There's a little problem. He says he never promised me, but I know he did, and he changed his mind, and so I'm short on 250 rubles.
I'm sorry. You can't get contract unless you give me whole 800.
Maybe you give me back the money, and then I'll work on getting the rest. And maybe if I don't get it today, I get it tomorrow.
Hey, you give me money, it's gone. That's it, finished. You don't get it back. No deposit is going to be returned. Besides, half of it I used already to buy drinks. Sure, very sorry. You have to now bring 800 rubles. If you get before the afternoon is finished, you are at 250, good. If not, it's lost completely, and then you have to start again after the afternoon. Start again to try to collect 800 rubles to get the contract. Yeah. Goodbye, Beryl.
Goodbye. Oh no, this is terrible. What am I gonna do? I'll use the 300 rubles from my niece's chasna geld. The money was supposed to use for nothing. Now I don't have it. How am I gonna make a chasna for her? I promised my brother-in-law before he died that I would take care of her and I would make sure she gets married. Oh no. What am I gonna do? And how am I gonna pay back Shanda? Why did Simcha Bunim lie to me? Oh no, I'm a ruined man. Oh no. And sir, Rabbi, that's exactly what happened. And that's why he suddenly died. The shock and the scare and everything, and the headaches and the worries, it probably shocked him, and he just died. Unfortunately.
Now I see everything. And because Simcha Bunim stopped it from happening, it was judged in Shemayim that Simcha Bunim should be taken from this world.
But how come it's my plan? How come I didn't get punished?
What do you mean? You did get punished.
I mean the same way. I'm still alive.
That's because you gave him 250 rubles, even though it was against your will, but nonetheless you gave it to him. So you did help him somewhat. And therefore in Shemayim it was probably decided that you should live, or you should become instantly poor, because a poor person is like he's dead. You realize what happened? All of this because you refused to share covered with another Yid, another person? You couldn't take that? Chutzpah, the nerve.
Rabbi, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Would I be able to do tshuva? What am I going to do?
Well, let me see now.
You know, you're a very smart man, Sender. You will use your improvisation, your smarts, with Hashem's help. You'll rebuild your businesses slowly but surely. But before you come back and ask me for methods of things you could do for tshuva, you will first have to support Beryl's family and also Simcha Bunim's family. Yes. And when you do that, you come back to me. And then we'll see if there's a ticket for tshuva for you.
Wow, Rabbi Erps, did he do tshuva?
Apparently he did. And whether he's forgiven or not, I don't know, because in Shemayim, I have no idea what his judgment was. But this is the story the way I know it.
Wow, it's fantastic. I think we got about a minute or two. We could probably take a phone call here and there. Okay? Hello? You're on the air.
Hello, you're on the air. What's your name and what lesson you learned in tonight's story? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you're on the air. What's your name and what lesson you learned in tonight's story?
Hello, my name is Eliyahu Cohen. And I learned that you should always go to your Rebbe when he calls for you. And you should never, you should never cause any other person's grief. And you shouldn't have Agas Nefesh. You should always share. And if you don't share, you get the consequences.
Very good. I see, Elio, you listened very well to the story.
Yes. Can I speak to Yossi?
Yeah, wow, you sure listened great to that story, that's for sure.
Yeah, Yossi.
Yeah?
When's your bar mitzvah?
It was already. 17
Was
times.
it already? When was it?
17 times already. Just
Can
kidding.
I come to it?
Just kidding. I'm one of those guys that never grow up. Anyways,
Thank you.
We gotta go to the next caller.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Chag Sameach. Sure. Okay.
Hello, you're on the air. What's your name and what lesson you learned in tonight's story?
Rabbi Yitzy Erps, you could have been at the hospital last night. It was gewaldic.
That's great to hear. Mazel tov, mazel tov.
What a simcha that was. You should have been there, Yossi. It was so exciting.
Well, maybe, I don't know, but I was kind of busy, so I hope it was great.
Yeah, I know. You should have seen the one-man band, the singer, the decker, the whole simcha. It was nice.
Wow, that was
really
great.
nice.
Anyways, mazel tov again, Masha, and to your brother, and to the Kala.
Yes.
And now we gotta go.
Myself, if you're listening out there, a big mazel tov to you and your wife. Wow. Anyway, the lesson is that you really shouldn't lie, especially because Sheker, you know how Sheker works. And I don't have to tell you myself because I know already.
Oh, very good. You listened this time to the story. You're able to say something. Very good. Anyways, I got to go to the next caller.
And you need to say the MS because you know what MS is, and even I know what MS is.
Okay.
You better start working on that, Yossi.
Okay, I think we're out of time. I don't think we have any time for any more callers. No more. Okay, so that's it. Bye, Masha. And Mazel Tov again. Good show to everybody out there. And until the next time we meet, everybody have a wonderful Shabbos and a great Yom Adin in your favor. Kol Tov. Bye-bye.
Chapter 20. למנצח מזמור לדוד, יענך אדוני ביום צרה, ישגבך שם אלוהי יעקב, ישלח עזרך מקודש, ומציון יסעדך, יזכור כל מנחותיך, ועולתך ידשן סלע, ייתן לך חלבביך, וכל עצתך ימלא נרננה בישועתך ובשם אלוהינו נדגול ימלא אדוני כל משאלותיך עתה ידעתי כי הושיע אדוני משיחו יענהו משם קודשו בגבורות ישע ימינו אלה ברכב ואלה בסוסים ואנחנו בשם אדוני אלוהינו נזכיר המה קרעו ונפלו ואנחנו קמנו ונתעודד אדוני יושיע המלך יעננו ביום קוראנו.
Anywhere, anytime, for everyone. This